Hello guys, and welcome to my second video in my newbie pants Fortnite campaign kind of series where I am going through the game from the very start with a completely standard account up throughout the game. The sky is the limit. Jumping into the very first Fight the Storm mission, and the way that I'm going to be completing this mission here is by hoarding, farming, grabbing all the resources that I can possibly find. I want to be stashing up from the very start of the game. There is no time limit to this mission here, so I'm just going to be filling up on resources, looting trash cans, garbage, toilets, chests, everything that I can possibly find that I can take with me to be stronger moving forward in the game. As you can see here, we have some really cool options that we can find in this very first real mission in the game. It is an Atlas mission, or that is what it's gonna be called. And of course, if you can find these chests and safes around the map, you have a really good chance of getting some loot that you can use moving forward in the game, because something such as the power cores and things like that are used to craft high tier weapons as well as low tier ones, and you're definitely gonna be using that. So even the copper ore, stuff like that, just hoard it in there. And I'm playing this here solo style because, yeah, that was really the feel I had for making this video series here. But of course, if you're going to be playing this with others, it is a very fast mission to complete. It is very easy. You have a single survivor that you can save. It's going to be standing on a vehicle somewhere. You need to shoot the husks around it and then talk with the NPC afterwards. And that is going to be saving your very first survivor in the game. So that is one of the things you can do in the game. You can scout the entire map. You can search, or you actually need to search for the lab. And this here is like some of the stuff I have found, as you can see. Loads of rare weapons, even some power level 15. I have some lemons, I have loads of greens. Stashing up other stuff I want to keep and recycling the rest for resources so that I have even more to construct my own things later on in the game. And that is... yeah, this is a process that you're going to get used to if you're new to the game. Recycling the stuff you don't want to be using, crafting stuff that you want to be using, and in general the stuff you pick up is pretty useless, but starting out the game, it is a very good way for you to get things that are much stronger than what you can make yourself. In here we have the building, the secret lab that we want to investigate. That is actually the start of the mission. We have it marked on the map from the very beginning, so it's not hard to find. I just wanted to really stash up before I did it. You go in here, you remove these crates that are hiding a secret entrance to the lab. And that is like part one of the storyline. This is of course also going to be quite a bit of a spoiler because I'm going through much of the stuff. But the base concept is you find the lab, you learn how to craft ammunition for your weapon, and then you need to search for the Atlas, which is this one here. You need to place it down, put in blue glow, and defend it. Completely basic Atlas mission. You're going to be playing hundreds of these when you move forward with the game. So this here is the tutorial mission for playing the Atlas. It's really well made, it's super enjoyable to play, and the way that I did this was just to go completely lazy style. Even here in the very first mission, going crazy with traps, making my pyramid, because it is one of the things I have learned by playing the game way too much, is that pyramids are almost always a good idea. And I know that some players really prefer other ways of doing it. I like this because it's simple, it is easy to defend, and it almost always works, so I see no reason why I should be doing it in a different way. So down with the pyramid, you need to place 12 things here. You know that the attack is coming from west, so you can place in a few additional walls there if you want, and there is really not much more to it. You just need to place down 12 structures, and the way I played this was monsters didn't come here at all, and I wasn't expecting it, because now that I know monsters are going to come over there by the tentacles, I'm going to go over here and I'm just gonna be building my defenses here. I'm gonna make a nice tunnel for them to move into. I'm going to make it hard for them to move away from that area, so they feel that the easiest way for them to get to the target is to move through my tunnel. Well, then they're gonna be doing that. looted loads of traps, so I'm not gonna be like crafting my own. I'm just gonna be putting some of the stuff up here that I have looted, putting it in the tunnel, behind the tunnel, everything that I don't want to be keeping moving forward, placing it down here, going into my atlas, activating it, and then it's pretty much on my autopilot the rest of the time. So even though I have all these looted great items, and I'm saying great, they are of course junk, but considering that I'm in a power level 1 mission, these are amazing items. And as you can see, I have been hoarding up stuff. This here is my stash, all the stuff I have amassed so far in the game by playing the tutorial. If you guys are wondering what has the crazy guy been hoarding, then yeah, this here is the stuff I have been hoarding. So with that down, so you guys have an idea about what am I taking away from the initial tutorial, those were the items. Atlas is activated, and it's all gonna be going on in there, like completely. Yeah, I had some kind of lag, but that was probably the core temperature. They are, like, my tunnel got destroyed by the tentacles, but they are still getting massive damage from the traps. I had to shoot a few of them, but all else equal, it was a completely automated process. The atlas is completed, I won the game, and as you can see, I almost have these platinum medals, and that is of course because I spent way too much time having fun, hoarding resources, rescuing a survivor, scouting the entire map. These here are my score values for comparison if you are interested. And I'm going to be including this stuff here throughout my video series as well, so you guys can see what amount of experience have I been getting for playing the way that I have. Do you feel it is worth it for you to put like that much effort into it? What kind of medals am I getting for the way I am playing the map? And what kind of a reward is it going to be giving me? Just so you guys have something to like weight up the effort compared to the rewards. Are you gonna be like putting more or less time into playing these maps than I am? So first map here, I went completely crazy over silly paints in on it, way too much time, but I just had a blast in there, even in the power level 1 mission, finding these saves, finding these chests, hoarding my resources, preparing for a game that is gonna be more and more challenging as we move forward. So that was completing like the first real mission, and the next one here is to unlock the harvesting tool upgrade. This is going to make it so much more efficient for you to use your harvesting tool to smash cars, trees, whatever it may be. So there is a good reason for you to not spend too much time in the first map if you just want to do it like twice as fast after having this upgrade. The next one here is a super important thing. It is squads. This is where your main power in the game is going to be coming from. It is crazy important. And this one here, research tier 1. And of course we have some additional health upgrades. The research and the squads are the key elements of the game. The research is time-based, as in real lifetime, so you need to really think about how do you want to use these points. You need to unlock 18 of these nodes before you can get the next one. And as you can see here, we actually have a mission to just place something in our EMT squad here. So we're going to put a survivor in here. I have power 1 now up in the upper left corner. That is how strong my account is. And after putting a survivor in here, I'm getting stronger. I am now power level 3. So because I placed this one person in here to help me out, I'm 3 times as strong in overall power. So it is seriously important that you remember to focus on your survivor squads. Try to put the rarest ones you have in there, upgrade them with survivor experience points, focus on them. Like here you can see I'm trying to mix and match things so that here I get additional health bonus for having 2 that have these hearts. There are many ways you can use these to get a huge amount of power in the game, and it is gonna be amazing in order. Like if you can focus on this early, you're gonna be much stronger in the game. Right now I went from power level 1 to power level 4 just by putting in these 3 uncommon and 1 rare survivor. That was what I had to share in this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. As always, let me know if you have things that you are wondering about in regards to the early game down in the comments. For now guys, thank you very much and very much for watching.